Hey everybody, it's Lamro22 and it's Homebrew Wednesday. A little bit early, I'm doing this on Monday, but I'm doing my post. Tonight I'm going to enjoy a Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. And I did this one probably, let's say about maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Did a double batch. It came out really good. I bottled, carbonation came out really good. I only got like maybe 3 bottles left. Wasn't sure what I was going to do for my little promo here and the start of the clip and everything, but just wanted to go over what I went through this week. I brewed on Saturday night. Did an Arrogant Bastard clone, and I'm not sure about my gravities. It was a little bit warm when I put it in the bucket, and the next day I checked the gravity and it was reading 1.05453, and I know it's supposed to be right around 1.070. So I'm a little concerned about that. I'm not sure if maybe I didn't mix it up before I tested it. It was at 70 degrees when I checked the gravity and everything, but I'm not totally sure about that. So my cold is getting a lot better. I've been self-medicating here, and so I shouldn't have a coughing fit tonight. What else did I do? Just made a raspberry limeade. So I'm going to be having the clips, and you should be able to see it right now. Okay, here's the ingredients for the lemonade. You got 2 pounds of corn sugar. I'm putting 2 pounds of extra light DME in it. I've got 2 pounds of honey and about 2 pounds of red raspberries. That's what I'm going to be putting in the lemonade for the steeping portion. And then once we're done with that, I'm going to be putting, to cool it down, I'm going to be putting a gallon of apple juice and 5 cans of limeade. We're actually going to make a raspberry limeade. And the energizers that we're going to be using are the additions. We're going to be using the yeast energizer, the peptic enzyme, and the yeast nutrient. It's pretty much just like making wine. And then for our yeast, we're going to be using 2 of these packs, the EC 1118s. Now usually it takes, we're going to do a primary and a secondary, and then into after the secondary is done, we put it in a bottling bucket, and then we're going to add 3 more cans of the limeade. Actually, one day prior, we're going to be putting potassium sorbate in to kill whatever active yeast is in it. And then we're going to be adding, a day later, we're going to add the limeade, and then we're going to add 4 cups of sugar. So let me get back to let me see if I can set this thing up so you can watch us add. Well, maybe we don't have to add it. I'll just put the 4 ingredients, the main ingredients, which is the sugar, the DME, the honey, and the raspberries. And I'll give you another update. Okay, here's a picture of the raspberries inside. I've already dumped everything else in there. I normally use liquid malt extract, and I put about 2 pounds in there, but I had to use up my DME that I had. And I put a little bit less than 2 pounds, but normally it's 2 pounds of LME. So it looks good and smells good. Now what I'm going to do is get this thing up to about 160, and then I'm going to turn it off for about 20 minutes, and then that'll allow all the maybe the wild yeast to get killed, and I'll be able to add my other sugars and everything, and we can add them into the primary. Well, actually we have to get it cooled down too, so I will be right back. Okay, now it's time to put in the limeade and the apple juice. And what I normally do is, to get the temperature down, I normally throw these guys in the fridge like a day before, but I bought all my ingredients today, so they're not going to be cold. So we'll see how the temperature it does to come down. Let me try to get this thing on here. A little look. See what we got here. Well, this is probably going to be a little bit boring, so I'll get it a little bit later. Okay, I got 3 dead soldiers with the limeade mix, and continue to pour the apple juice. The original recipe that I had me put organic white grape juice in, and that stuff costs about $5 a bottle at our local grocery store. And my friend accidentally picked up organic apple juice, and it turned out the same. So we stick with the $1.50 for a half gallon instead of the $5 one, and we're saving a total of $7 on our batch here. So let me go ahead and mix this up, and I will be right back. Okay, we're down to about 80 degrees, and we're getting water. We'll add it up to our 5-gallon mark over here. We got about another gallon to go. And then I made this concoction right here, and it's out of the peptic enzyme, yeast energizer, and the yeast nutrient. The peptic enzyme, we use about 3/4 of a teaspoon. The yeast nutrient is 5 teaspoons, and the yeast energizer is 1.5 teaspoons. So let me get this over here, and we'll be okay. Now it's time to add the yeast. And all I do is I just sprinkle the yeast on top. I got 2 packets of it, so I'm going to have plenty of it. Normally primary takes about 7 to 10 days. It's usually done about 7, and then I transfer it over to the secondary, and it really clears up then. And I can have it in the secondary. I normally have it there about a week or 2, but once you see it drop and it gets really clear, that's all you really need. And then you're going to add the sugar. And with the limeade, I normally put 4 cups of sugar in. Lemonade, I usually put about 5. I like my limeade to be a little bit bitey, and this is the first time I've actually made the raspberry limeade. And the cherry limeade that I normally make is delicious. So I'm kind of excited about trying this. My last one that I tried, which was with the pineapple, that one didn't come out as well as I wanted it to, but I'm ready to go back to my basics and go back to the lemonade and limeade, which I know comes out really good. But in the secondary, I'm going to be putting, I think, this potassium sorbate in it. I put 2.5 teaspoons in it, and that will make sure that the yeast does not start again when I add my three cans of limeade and my sugar. So I'm going to be posting the ingredients while I'm making it, and hopefully when you guys make it, it will come out great. I will talk to you later. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. At the end of the video, I'll post the whole recipe, so anyone that missed it while it was rolling. It will be posted at the end. Also tonight I added, or I kegged, a Fat Tire clone, and then I did an American Red ale that I love, but I hopped it up. I have a whole bunch of hops that I bought when I was out in Washington State, so I decided that I got to use them up, so I might as well make an IPA. So I made a 3C red IPA, and I kegged that. So I tasted it coming out of secondary. Tasted fabulous. So I'm excited about that one. Not much else is going on. I know got some good comments on my last video. Emo sent me, I did the lemonade or the limeade tonight for Emo because he asked me if I had a video out on it, and I hadn't, and I was like, well, I gotta make it for next month anyway, so I might as well cram this out for the Homebrew Wednesday. And I think that's it. I'm going to keep it short this week. I didn't get my challenges done. The social guy, I got my 40 sitting over here. I think I might be doing that tomorrow, or I might actually be doing that on Homebrew Wednesday. So I went and got a 22 to do the Bitter Poet Madman challenge, and I just never got around to doing it. And it looks like that one's over. I can't find any music on my computer either that would go with it. So that's about it. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, and have a homebrew. I know I will. Thanks, guys.